my new computer. Hi, I'm Hello Rodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. Well, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a reading. I'm going to do a reading. Now, before I do this reading, you need to go and see this other video, because the reading is a response to that video. There's a young woman who's an excellent writer. Her name is Dawn Sperber. In the link over there will be a link to her video. So, just go over and look at the link, look at the video, listen to her do her reading, and then come back here and I will do a reading which is a response to her writing. So there's the link over there. Just go click on the link, and when you come back I will be here with my response. La da da da. Me 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 me. Me, 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 me. Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, I hope you liked her writing. She's an excellent writer. And this is my response to that. This is the boy's response. This was to be his last year at what was for those who had gone on, the kids' camp. He had been down the same grass and flower-lined path for 2, or was it the last 3 summers? But now it was more like a little magic road where he glided instead of walked, where the fragrance of the flowers had some odd and unfamiliar hold on his attention. He could not process it all, the fragrance, the floating not walking, his eyes blurred from the remembrance not more than a few minutes before of her at the water fountain, now permanently etched into his conscience. And then it came to him. This is what it must feel like to be a teenager. The last morning, day, and new night were as if 100 years had passed, and yet it all seemed as though it had come and gone in the blink of an eye, as he remembered and appreciated over and over the simple sight of her, knowing he could not keep his eyes off her, and for some reason not wanting her to notice, but at the same time hoping that she would and return something that he had no understanding of. It was all so very confusing, but he loved whatever it was. Bedtime at camp had always been like previous years. The same time, the same silly little jokes, the talks of baseball filled the tents, but now it was different. A thing of the past as he gazed on the moon with its clouds that circled around, as if dancing to the beat of what was slow and almost hypnotic. He had come in and out of his starting and stopping slumber. The clouds became lifelike, the beat growing a little faster until he saw in this clear and lively figure, he saw in this the clear and lively figure of the one to which he had for some inexplicable reason been drawn to, the one with the smallest figure, but the one with the grandest smile and the fastest spin. Yes, it was her, there in front of him, and when he realized the speed of her twirls was the same as the beat of his heart, he knew she must be as dizzy as he. Then as suddenly as those magic hours had passed, the sun began to illuminate the innocent sky, and he knew it was dawn. As he came in and out of his starting and stopping slumber, the clouds became lifelike, the beat growing a little faster until he saw in this, hear that? Those are my coyote neighbors. As he came in and out of his starting and stopping slumber, the clouds became lifelike, the beat growing a little faster until he saw in this the clear and lively. As he came in and out of his starting and stopping slumber, as he came in and out of his starting and stopping slumber, the clouds became lifelike, the beat growing a little faster until he saw in this the clear and lively figure of the one to which he was for some inexplicable reason been drawn to, the one with the smallest figure, but the one with the grandest smile and the fastest spin. Yes, it was her, there in front of him, and when he realized the speed of her twirls was the same as the beat of his heart, he knew she must be as dizzy as he. Then, as suddenly as those magic hours had passed, the sun began to illuminate the innocent sky, and then he knew it was dawn.